So at least kau boleh tengok live juga. Speaking of which, nak pergi tanda kejap. Syabari.
Pada mana baris? Baris tak ada ke gimana?
Ladu. Where was I? Gelap mat. Yep. Let me see. Notepad. Is it better this way or that way? Kejap. Tak sini. Transition. Okay. Share screen. Mozilla Firefox. Ni pun letak sini juga. Okay. Let's see apa yang kita ada pada hari ini. Dah lama dah tak tengok cerita seram. Hope for the best. Let's see, kita start dengan Nuke's Top 5. Oh fucking hell, I just hit that.
Tak apa lah.
Walk without rhythm. One
Jangan.
night, couple Eric and Dunya head out to the beach in the Netherlands. They plan to search for the bioluminescent algae that only appears during warm
bioluminescent.
summer nights.
Okay.
The algae is a favorite amongst photographers and sightseers because of its otherworldly blue sparkle as it crashes into the ocean waves. Now, unfortunately, Eric and Dunya don't find any of the algae while strolling along the beach, and they decide to just head back home. They stroll along a pathway that is surrounded by the overgrown brush of what is referred to in the Netherlands as the dunes.
The dunes.
Without even knowing, Eric captures something that is downright
chilling. Come on. Without even knowing.
It's well nice.
Aku nampak apa yang jadi kat situ, Hana. Did you see?
On the camera, a dark shadow-like mass can be seen popping up
Tu nah.
and then quickly ducking back down into the brush. It happens so quick that the couple doesn't even notice. Now, it's worth mentioning that the fence you see in the video is there for a reason, as it's highly illegal to cross the fence and walk into the dunes. These particular dunes are an important protected natural habitat for rare bird species that nest there during summer months. So it is highly unlikely that anyone could have been hiding in the bushes, and there are no large animals in the dunes. Now, this is when things start to get really weird.
Really weird. Okay.
What did you hear?
I don't know.
What the fuck? Oh fucking hell.
Don't say that. I don't know. We're way too far away from any people to be getting creeped out over this kind of shit right now.
I'll keep it to myself next time.
Yeah, please do.
I'm gonna.
No, but are you serious? Did you really hear something?
Yeah, really.
Oh, what did it sound
Damn.
I don't know, like something like crawling, but following.
Crawling but following.
It's a bit weird. It's like, yeah, crawling but following.
like? Is it still following us now?
No, it stopped because we stopped.
So if we keep on going, it's going to keep on following us.
No, I don't hear it anymore. Yeah, I heard it.
Again?
Yeah.
There's nothing here though, babe.
Maybe there's like a friendly bunny, an overly friendly bunny.
Dunya swears that she hears something following along after
The
them
fuck, man?
from somewhere within the thick brush of the dunes. So just what is this?
This
And
what?
even creepier is it following them as they hurry home. Let me know what you think. The night visitor.
Lahanat
An
betul.
overnight security
Oh.
guard was watching the basement lobby of a luxurious apartment
Aku rasa dia
building
tengok
in
kan?
Santa Marta, Colombia. At around 3 a.m., an old woman approaches the door
Uh-uh.
and the guard hurries over to open it up for her. The old lady asks for help, and it seems like the guard and the elderly
Oh,
woman are
ada sambungan dia lah.
conversation.
Sebab ini dia macam
Problem though, there is no old lady. The CCTV cameras do not record anyone else.
ini kita dah tengok dah sebelum ni. Aku rasa dia ada follow up ni.
Watch him on the CCTV monitor.
Sibat ada follow up
They
sibat.
start to get a bit concerned. So they radio him and ask, hey, what's going on down there? The guard says, I'm talking to an old lady who says she needs some help. But the guard's blood runs cold as multiple replies come back on his radio from his fellow guards who say, there's no one there. The guard seems shocked, so they repeat, there is no one there. There is no one there. The guard is shook. He smashes at the elevator button in an irrational panic and then just makes a run from the building. When investigating the case later, residents of the apartment say that they have also witnessed the spirit
Oh,
of the old lady.
ada sambungan dia lah.
Conversations with her where she asks for help. So what do you think is going on here? Did the security guard really see a ghost? I leave it up to you to decide.
Dia ada sambungan.
A happy family.
Oh tak, sambungan. Dia cerita balik je punya.
That is over 300 years old and is haunted by some sort of entity or poltergeist. They say that they often experience unexplained activity, so they decided to set up a security camera in an attempt to catch some of these strange phenomena on video.
Okay.
They upload their spooky captures to their YouTube channel, Ragnar and the Viking Family. So, early one evening after dinner, one of the kids is sitting at the dining room table
Oh.
with their laptop.
Ini tengok juga kat video lain.
Oh, tak ingat. Mana tengok ni?
Tapi dah lama dah. Boleh je kita nak tengok lagi sekali.
Tengok apa jadi ya?
Ayah dah keluar. Lepas tu bapak dia belah. Lepas tu
Tengok cerita.
Tak cerita. Part yang best aku tak cerita. Lari terus budak tu.
Mesti dia bergerak lah tu.
Kursi dia gerak.
Two separate chairs inexplicably move by themselves, one of them tipping over and falling to the floor. The girl quickly puts down her headset and hurries to find her dad. But that's not all. Less than an hour later on the same night,
Ada sambungan ke? Ada sambungan lah. Uish.
a cup suddenly flies off
Okey, ini baru.
the table,
Yang ni baru.
smoking the family dog. Cut to another day.
Apa?
The family dad begins to hear strange noises coming from
Itu anjing dia orang, anjing dia orang.
Fearing the worst, he grabs his phone and records as he goes to investigate. What happens next is downright
Chilling. Be chilling.
Stairs. Sounded like footsteps. Like came from the back of the house.
Okay.
There weren't any people in the house. No one else.
Macam dah pernah tengok. Oh, pernah.
I'm gonna stay here.
Huh?
I'm gonna stay here. It's too scary. I'm gonna stay here.
Didn't come from this area of the house, but it sounded like footsteps. Jesus Christ! The door just closed.
Jesus Christ.
Did you see anyone?
No.
Holy shit.
Guys, is there anyone in here?
No one.
No one behind the door.
Hello? Hello? Marino? Hello?
There's no one in here.
That's creepy. Hello?
The door is really stiff on the carpet.
So he can't close so well, so how can it close?
There's no window open. You can move open the curtains.
It's really dusty. Nothing. It's really dusty.
Yeah, let's get out of here, guys. Come on.
Yeah, quick.
Guys, go on. Go.
A bedroom door at the end of the hallway on the second floor slams shut. They open the door to inspect the bedroom and no one there. So could this family be dealing with a poltergeist? I leave it to you to decide.
To decide.
Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5,
So far tak ada
contact
lagi.
us at nukestop5@gmail.com.
At Gmail.
Haunting visit.
Haunting Bridget.
Kimberly Caldwell from Waynesboro, Mississippi received a motion detection update on her outdoor security camera. When she checked the footage, she found something truly creepy.
She found something truly creepy. Holy shit! Dua! What the fuck?
The video quickly gained popularity. Many curious viewers commented that it looks like there's 2 or possibly 3 apparitions. Some even say that it's a lady wearing a dress from the 1900s.
Oh babi terkejut aku bongok.
Ghostly children. Kimberly and her husband William say that they have had their security camera in place for a long time, but they have never caught anything like this. So what do you think this is?
Kau nak gerak
Is
dulu?
it just a very odd fog rolling through the area?
Apa dia?
Dia punya hantu tu macam Flying Dutchman.
Boleh juga ah. Tapi dia tak nampak campur. Dia kata macam apa dah?
Flying Dutchman kan ikut dia macam tu.
Bukan Flying Dutchman, dia macam bentuk bot ke, macam kapal.
Aku cakap hantu tu, kapal tu nama lain.
Oh, okay. I see. Flying Dutchman ada ekor?
Dalam SpongeBob.
Ada
Macam dalam SpongeBob ni.
Okay. Dah lama tak tengok SpongeBob. tak notice pula kalau dia ada ekor ke tak. Okay.
And if so, why did they only get this one creepy notification? The staircase.
Okay, the staircase.
Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the YouTube
My name
channel
is
Ghost
Jeff.
Paranormal Investigations stay close to home in their new exploration as they spend the night at Phil's workplace in Kent, England.
Okay.
In 1902, the Kent Electric Power Company was built on the same land where Phil now works. Due to poor working conditions and a general disregard for worker safety, there were many horrific accidents. Many workers lost their lives inside the old power plant, and it was eventually rebuilt in a new location. However, many believe that the ghosts of the old power plant workers still haunt the location. Bill says that through the years he's had multiple paranormal encounters while at work, but over that time he's just sort of gotten used to it. The Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations team sets up several static cameras in the building to capture any supernatural activity.
Okay.
Jeff and Phil decide to ask questions directed at any residual spirits that might still haunt the building. And this is when things start to get really creepy.
Bunyi apa sih?
Can you walk?
Somewhere on the staircase.
That's what I was thinking. Can you walk up the stairs towards me,
Seems like
please?
I'll do something.
Don't worry about Jeff. Push past him.
Push past him.
I thought someone was coming up the stairs.
Bunyi dia.
Did you see it?
As we are hearing movement on the stairs, Phil asks for whoever it is to come up the stairs, and I hear footsteps approach me. Here is the enhanced audio.
Oh.
I thought someone was coming up the stairs.
The sound of footsteps can be heard coming towards Jeff as he's standing on the staircase. Cut to a little later into the investigation, and the team decides to take a break upstairs. Right after they leave, a static camera pointed at the staircase captures something truly chilling.
Bunyi chill.
Holy shit. Tadi ada shadow.
Figure can be seen on the staircase, which
A shadow
vanishes
figure,
as it
mate.
walks to the side. Now, it should be noted here that the shadow disappears right into a solid wall. So could it be that Bill's workplace is haunted by the ghosts of the deceased old power plant workers? I'll leave that up to you to decide. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. Disappearing Act.
Who is the hell? Come on. What the fuck?
Popular Chinese ghost hunter
Ah,
sets out to investigate
I hate this
creepy
guy
stories
punya
surrounding
content.
an allegedly haunted mansion in Foshan City, China. He broadcasts his exploration live on his YouTube channel and also on a Chinese broadcasting app as thousands tune in to watch his live stream. As Xiaolong makes his way through the massive building hallways room by room, he suddenly hears a very eerie sound.
这是哪里？惊人！
Siapa pasang lagu tu? Bodoh lah.
Bunyi violin je.
Itu tu. Bunyi.
我操你妈的！这是里边声，不知道是外边的还是这楼里的。
Xiaolong is shocked as he hears the creepy sound of a guqin, an ancient Chinese musical instrument
Oh.
played by someone. But Xiaolong's night is about to become much more terrifying. As he continues to explore, he finds himself lost in an endless maze of confusing hallways in the large abandoned mansion. What happens next is downright chilling.
我操你妈，这真大呀！
La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Ya Allah, ya Rabbi, ya Karim. Dia kejaman. La ilaha illallah. Dah lah top 10 pula tu lah nak tu.
Gua top 10, dah top 5.
Babi yang tutup lampu tu kenapa Hanat? Ui! Ish.
我操你妈！
Ya Allah.
Dia maki terus. Itu tu.
Ish.
我操你妈！
Fuck your mother.
Figure tu on the way kan. Macam
Dia berdiri je kat situ. Yang dia pergi kejar tu kenapa cibat? Bodoh lah.
Macam dia kejar lah siap. Dia macam yang cerita ni lah. Yang dia-
Bapak berani si Muhammad ni.
Dia nampak buncit.
Babi. Babi.
Dia jap.
Dia dekat sana lah.
Tu ke? Oh, man.
Dia teleport lah Hanat. Dia kejar balik.
Dia balik. Dah lah
Sudah.
Xiaolong is shocked as he sees an eerie shadow figure seemingly watching him from the end of the hall. He charges toward it only to find that it has disappeared and now reappears back where he started. He chases it, but again, it disappears into thin air. In the distance, he sees a door unexplainably closed by itself. So Xiaolong thinks that the dark figure he saw might have ducked inside the room. So he heads toward the door to investigate.
Obsidian balls betul lah mamak ni. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah.
Ada tak nak.
Mamat ni berani betul.
Tak masalahnya. Dia mati ke.
Maki dia bukan kali-kali ingat. Fuck your mother. Fuck your mother.
Aku kesian kat hantu-hantu dia dah. Macam
Itu tu.
nak bor. Dia mati. Oh, tak
And with
kena
that,
jadi,
Xiaolong has had enough. He sprints along the winding halls of the mansion and eventually makes his escape. So did Xiaolong capture a strange teleporting shadow figure?
Babe.
As always, I leave that to you to decide. You can watch many more of Xiaolong's terrifying explorations live on his YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong. Stranger in the house. When TikTok user Leanne moved into her new house with her son and 2 daughters, she didn't know much about the property's history or previous owners. But as it turns out, a man had taken his own life in the house many years ago.
Damn.
Even stranger, the previous owners said that the house was haunted by that man's ghost and had left in fear. So, not long after Leanne and her family move into the house, odd, unexplainable things begin to occur. One day, Leanne notices her 6-year-old son Dylan exhibiting some very odd behavior. Little Dylan is playing with his toys in the living room when he can be heard saying, "Who's that?"
Mesti nampak lagi tu. Confirm dia nampak dia tu.
Then Dylan seems to be looking at something that we can't see before
Damn.
quickly spinning around, seemingly frightened by something behind him. almost as if he felt something touch him.
Saya dengar sentuh dia.
And things just get creepier from here. One autumn
Damn.
day, Leanne is outside filming little Dylan as he plays in the fallen leaves. Then this happens.
Yeay.
Mesti dekat daun-daun tu bergerak. Atau ada inden.
Fine.
Uish. Kena. Macam seronok.
Dylan happily throws around leaves and then he seems to throw his toy at something. But then some unknown force seems to forcibly shove him to the ground. Leanne believes that the spirit that haunted their house was now targeting her 6-year-old son. Soon after this video and several other incidents, Leanne and her family moved out. They had only lived in the house for 7 months, but they no longer
Damn.
felt safe.
Bapak risau
So,
sih.
was Leanne's house haunted by the former tenant? What do you think? The unwanted roommate. Popular paranormal investigator Chriselle Luna says that after 8 years of exploring haunted places, that some strange dark presence seems to have attached itself to her and even followed her home. At her new apartment in the Dominican Republic, she sets up multiple cameras around her home in hopes of capturing the strange paranormal activity that she experiences on a daily basis. And it works. Late one night as Chriselle is sleeping
Okay.
in bed, her security camera catches something chilling.
Macam ada kabus putih lah. Oh, dia sengit, Mat.
Eerily, a pillow at the end of Chriselle's bed begins to move, rocking back and forth on its own. The inner painting on the wall just sort of slowly rotates. The sound of the painting scraping along the wall wakes Chriselle, but she's confused and has no idea where the strange sound might have come from. Cut to the next night, and Chriselle is woken again by strange sounds. But this time the bizarre noises are coming from her empty, dark bathroom. She grabs her phone and hits record. What she captures is absolutely unnerving.
Unnerving.
Oh.
Alamak. Saya sebab benda tak cakap.
La ilaha illallah, la ilaha. What the fuck? Holy sheesh! Ay, 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 my little butterfly.
A creepy mist-like figure can be seen moving around in Chriselle's bathroom, but when she heads in to investigate, there's nothing there. So is Chriselle haunted by a dark presence? Or just
Damn.
what is this? Let me know what you think. You can watch Chriselle's entire video and many more creepy explorations over on her YouTube channel, Chriselle Luna. Watch watching you.
Ah, fucking hell.
This next video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Felix Estrella from Gainesville, Florida. One very early morning, Felix admits that he was a little inebriated when he went outside for some fresh air. He then spots something truly bizarre in a garage window. He pulls out his phone and starts to film.
Dia something dalam rumah tu.
Janganlah zoom dekat lagi, cibat. Babi.
What the bro?
Kenapa tu? Macam mana?
Babi. Janganlah zoom Itulah tu.
Hilang. Hilang dah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Dah ada kau ni.
A pale, creepy face can be seen
What the
watching
fuck, man?
Felix from the window. As Felix walks closer to the garage, the face mysteriously disappears. So could it be that Felix caught some kind of ghost or entity by accident? You tell me. Paranormal
Sheesh.
Nightmare. For the last 5 years, Kathy Gallinger from the YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmares says she's been experiencing paranormal activity in her home in Canada. Now, Kathy might seem familiar as I've featured some of her spooky captures in her home before. Oddly, the paranormal presence often seems to target her pet cats.
Holy shit. Yang dia pergi beli patung tu kenapa, Sen?
Kathy believes that the source of the haunting in her home might be her collection of antique dolls. However, Kathy doesn't want to get rid of the dolls as they belong to her aunt, who has now passed away. Kathy keeps the creepy dolls in the basement with a security camera monitoring the area 24/7. So one day at around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, Kathy's husband Jamie goes into the basement to quickly cut a piece of wood in his basement workshop. When he comes back out, he's a bit freaked by what he sees.
Okay. Dia gerak sendirilah, Mat.
Abang tak jatuh. Tak jatuh.
Tak jatuh.
Perangkat ni. Tak jatuh tak. Abang ni tak terkejut. Dia macam terapung.
Dia punya reaction dia, ya Allah.
Betul santai.
Ya betul. Dia tengok betul. Dia terangkap. Oh, bapak. Dia lari.
Oh,
Dia sebalik lah, lari dulu lah.
The chair the dolls are in seems to lean back on its own and just stays there, wobbling in mid-air. Jamie can't believe his eyes and uses the piece of wood he was cutting to just kinda poke around the chair, looking for anything weird. But he finds nothing, even after checking on all sides. The chair drops back to the floor and Jamie has had enough. He decides to just get out of there. But Jamie isn't the only one who has had a terrifying experience in the house. In the middle of the night, Kathy hears noises coming from the upstairs bathroom. She returns with her
In the
phone
middle
and
of the
begins to
night.
record in the dark. Before long, things take a terrifying turn.
It must be in the bathroom. Mesti dalam bathroom.
I was in here 5 minutes ago by myself, and I heard something whisper my name, so I ran into the bedroom and got my phone. I'm scared shitless. I'm in here by myself. I've got the nightlight on. I'm sitting on the toilet. I'm just waiting to see if I can hear the voice again. Oh my god. Who are you?
I can't see shit. I can't. Oh, babi. Babi. Aku nampak shadow figure lah, Hanat.
Kathy is shocked as she sees what looks like a strange, misshapen shadow figure that seems to emerge right out of the darkness. She
Babi.
says she has no idea who or what it could be. So is Kathy's house haunted? Are the dolls haunted? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can watch Kathy's videos over on her YouTube channel, Paranormal Nightmares. Thank you so much for watching, and total opposite of what I usually say, but a lot of videos will be coming up in December. And also finally, hopefully, some new Supply merch will be coming out just in time for the holidays. Hopefully I'll see you back here for another
Ada merch.
Ah, fuck. This is a 1.5 hour special of the year pula tu.
Come on.
Shit.
Turn off the lights and go full screen, because it's the top 20.
Wah. Turn off the lights and go full screen, Mat. Ayat dia.
Scariest ghost videos of the year. The Tower of Terror.
The Tower of Terror.
Supposed to be the happiest place on earth, an ominous mock grand hotel towers above the awestruck, happy crowd below. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror in Disney's California Adventure
Kita
Park
buat
is a free
laju
fall
sikit
ride
lah
that's
kot.
dedicated to the popular TV show
I mean,
The Twilight Zone. Now,
tak nak
over the
tengok
years,
lama-lama
the
kan.
Tower of Terror attraction became known for one particularly creepy real-life ghost story. It's said that a Disney cast member suddenly suffered a massive heart attack and passed away while welcoming guests onto the ride. Many visitors
Okay.
and employees claim to have seen his
This,
ghost and have
okay,
reported
kita slow lah, slow.
even when the ride is not in operation. Sam Worth was visiting the park and recorded videos to capture the fun trip with his family. To his surprise, he also captured something he did not expect at the Tower of Terror.
Wow.
At the Tower of Terror. At the Tower of Terror.
Tu je ingat benda tu.
Holy shit. Siapa duduk kat situ?
A strange translucent apparition can be seen on one of the levels at the Tower of Terror. Now, many of Sam's viewers believe the figure to simply be another hologram on the ride. But I looked through hours of footage of this ride on YouTube and I have not found any evidence of there being a hologram at this particular spot on the ride. In fact, this is the area on the ride where a picture is taken of the guests.
Oh.
Kat situ kan?
Oh.
So the creepy apparition remains a mystery. But Sam isn't the only one who captured bizarre footage on the Tower of Terror. In this next video, a maintenance man is doing a routine safety and quality check on the Disney ride. He's completely alone. Or is he? The uncut footage is over 2 minutes long, but to save time, I just cut the video down to the spookiest parts.
Oh, ni quality check Apa, security check ke apa entah, aku tak ingat. Macam ada benda je kat belakang dia. Holy shit. Sebelah kanan dia lah, Hanan.
Sebelah kanan dia. Bukan belakang. Tepi dia.
Tepi dia.
Did you see it?
Aku nampak kat tepi dia.
Itulah tu.
Is on a seat behind the
Oh, dah dekat belakang.
but it's only visible for less than a second. 3/20ths of a second to be exact.
Wih.
The figure
Maksudnya dia dekat belakang and then ada kat kanan. Dia muncul 2 kali lah.
Appears 2 more times. Again, I checked to make sure that there are no hologram effects in place in the seating area, and there are none. Also, the hologram effects that appear on the ride show multiple characters, and none of them are seated as these figures appear to be. So it seems very unlikely that this would be a reflection. So just what is this? Could it be that the spirit of the man who suddenly lost his life on the Disney ride is still around?
Holy shit.
Or is it just some very, very strange light reflection? You decide.
Mirror.
Paranormal investigator YouTube channel Hunters UK TV is joined by fellow ghost hunters Moxley's Paranormal and Ghosts on Trent as they stay at the infamously haunted 30 East
Mirror. Aku benci lah mirror ni.
Long ago on this very same location, a monk was hanged.
Apa dia?
Tunggu yang Jepun punya version ni.
Jangan Jepun punya version. Tak. Dah lah mirror on the wall. Babi lah. Belah kanan aku betul-betul aku boleh nampak terus cermin yang menunjukkan belakang aku. Ya, dia bagi cerita hantu ni pula.
The house is said to be haunted by his angry spirit, which they call the Black Monk. Throughout the house, there are CCTV cameras installed, and one of them captures a very bizarre and chilling event as Amy simply looks at herself in the upstairs bedroom mirror.
Oh, yang ni.
Looks like a creepy smile.
Amy's face appears to distort into a horrifying gaping maw. Her mouth opens up to such an impossible extent that the investigators believe that they might have captured a paranormal transfiguration. The video is definitely very creepy and doesn't appear to be a digital glitch. But just what do you think happened here?
The fuck, man?
Let me know down in the comments.
Risa.
The full two-part investigation
Shadowhunters UK TV
over on the YouTube channel Shadowhunters UK TV.
Babi lah bodoh. Babi dia punya merch dia. Babi.
By the time this video is posted, you can order stuff online at nukestop5.myshopify.com.
Tak nak, disebabkan kau buat aku jump scare, aku tak nak.
Also, there's a link to the Nuke Stop 5 store in the video description. To make sure that you get your stuff by Christmas, be sure to order by Monday, December 12th. And yeah, that's only like 2 days away from now. So, sorry about that, but we got everything online as quickly as we possibly could. I've literally been up for days now with no sleep.
No.
Order now so you'll get your stuff by the holidays. And I mean, like, order right now.
Like, order right now. What happened next is downright chilling.
And thank you guys so much for all your support. And very, very happy holidays to you. The Railway to Nowhere. YouTube gamer and urban explorer Mr. Omega often goes on overnight challenges to explore abandoned and spooky places in his country of New Zealand. This time he plans to stay
Nasib aku tak pergi New Zealand.
an old train pass that was dug out of the mountain by hand back in 1890.
Nasib aku tak pergi New Zealand, aku dah tukar route dah. But still,
the tunnel was never connected to the railway system. The tunnel was eventually closed and dismantled back in 1955.
Spooners.
The passageway was dubbed, quote, the Railway to Nowhere. YouTuber Mr. Omega decides that the creepy old abandoned tunnel is the perfect spot to film an overnight challenge.
Okay, here we are here. The only person I have with me is Max. You know, man's best friend and everything. Oh man, look at that. There's a vehicle over there that's burnt out too. Oh man, look at it. Hope it's not a popular spot for people to come up and do gosh knows what. Okay, I'll pull over here. Okay, before we even go into the tunnel, as you can see, it's totally pitch black.
Yes.
It's too dark to go in there without any form or source of light. So that's the next thing we need to get out of the pack. Oh, there's my baby. This is my massive dolphin torch. It's a really good torch, as you can see. It pretty much shine right down to the end of the tunnel there, so this thing will do the trick, I'm sure.
So Mr. Omega and his loyal doggy Max head into the tunnel to find a spot to set up camp for the night.
I managed to secure myself a place to stay for the night, and as you can see
Okay.
out here, it is totally dark now. The sun's gone right down. There's no more light left. If I turn my light off now, this is the freaky thing. When I turn this light off, it is totally pitch black and silent. You ready? Here we go. Wow. That's spoopy, if you ask me. I feel good having the dog here. Where are you, Max? Max! There you are, there he is. I feel better having my dog with me. I mean, obviously, if I didn't have Max, it'd be a little bit creepy. Obviously, I feel like safer with my dog being here. He will always bark if anyone comes uninvited to visit us in the night. So I'll always wake up. I'm a light sleeper as well, so I'm always going to wake up to hearing Max's bark. Don't know, Max. I'm always going to hear what you're going to say to me.
Around 4 a.m., things start to get really weird. Omega discovers that he has no cell reception inside the tunnel, and so along with Dog Max, he heads back to the opening to check his phone. After that, he starts to trek back inside the tunnel, and then this happens.
We're going to complete our overnight challenge. Yes, we do. Alright, Max, let's go back in. Here it is. Woo! Max! Oh, my gosh, damn tripod. I hear some sort of tune out of it. Max, come here. Come here. Max. Who's that? Who's that, Max? What the actual? Can you guys hear that? Max, where is it? I don't know if you guys can hear this on the camera, but there's something. What is that?
Apa bunyi? Bunyi apa tu?
What the?
Bunyi macam mainan.
Bunyi mainan lah, cibat.
Mainan. Satu mainan.
Musibah. Tak, yang paling peliknya dari jauh, dari jauh tu ada lampu tau. Ha.
Yes.
That's just creepy. What the hell? Is anyone here?
Babi aku takut lah, Nat.
What is that?
Oh, babi.
Betul muka.
A figure, a drawing of a figure. Aku dah pernah tengok. Apparently aku dah pernah tengok, tapi aku lupa. Babi.
Omega turns around and is shocked out of his skin as he sees a man lurching toward him out of a crevice in the tunnel wall. He just makes a run for it. Now, Mr. Omega says that he is absolutely stunned by what happened.
Babi.
He has no idea why anyone
Babi.
would use the cold abandoned train tunnel
Cibat.
especially
Dia pakai apron.
is in the middle of nowhere, miles away from any house. Another truly baffling part of this incident is that the dog Max did not react at all to the creepy stranger, almost like the man was not even there. And perhaps most disturbing of all, why did whoever this was set out a creepy little toy in the path? Either way, or not, this encounter is absolutely terrifying. You can watch the entire exploration.
Babi lah. Dah lah dengan tutup lampu lagi, Hanat. Aku lupa ni semua video yang kita pernah tengok, tapi still menyeramkan, Hanat.
A little over a year ago, a Japanese man who goes by the name Yama Q was looking for a rental.
Alah, Japanese. I hate Japanese ghost. Babi lah.
He happily signed the rental contract right away. But as you might suspect, Yama soon discovered just why the house's rental price was so low. You see, the home carries a bit of a dark history. The house's previous owner tragically passed away inside the home's bathroom from an undisclosed illness. Only 4 months after Yama moves in, strange things begin to happen in the dead of night.
What the fuck? Oh, babe.
Ini buka. Lepas tu ada figure. Cik.
Babi jangan.
Cermin tu. Cermin lah masuk. Cermin.
Cermin bukan apa.
Ui, dia ambush gila.
Mana taknya.
Yama-Q starts a YouTube channel and begins to record the increasingly spooky activity around his home.
Aku mendengar.
Itu macam ngajak masuk tandas ni. Hello? Serius, benda tu ngajak masuk tandas ni. Kuat lah.
Ish, janganlah kau mati. Tak ada benda pun kat situ. Kevavian tu lah. Aku dah tengok dah tapi still vavi lah.
Night after night, a mysterious knocking sound can be heard coming from the bathroom. No matter how hard he tries, Yama-Q is never able to find the source. He has no idea what could be causing this terrifying phenomenon. One night, Yama is a bit disturbed when a neighborhood dog shows up at his home. The dog is usually quiet and friendly, but this time it seems distressed by something. The dog aggressively growls and barks at something Yama can't see. The next day, he finds the dog back at its neighborhood home, safe and sound, and friendly as always. But that certainly isn't the end of Yama-Q's paranormal problems.
Banyak lagi punya.
Months after moving in, he experiences something truly terrifying.
Experience masih dia tak nampak. Okay, bagus. The fuck? Babi.
A blood-curdling wail can be heard coming from right outside Yama's living room window. But when he goes outside to investigate, the creepy moaning suddenly just stops. As Yama-Q's YouTube audience grows, his many shocked viewers request that he get better equipment to capture the supernatural phenomena. Yama orders a thermal imaging camera and waits for his next opportunity to record and capture what's going on in his home. And this is where things take a turn towards the truly bizarre, because 1 month later, this happens.
Makin kuat lah, Mat. Halo. Coto mate. Seram mat. Babi takut mat.
With 2 cameras ready, Yama goes on the attack as he throws boiling hot water at the spot where the weeping voice seems to be coming from. Whatever is making the noise seems to cry out as the scalding water is thrown, and then all goes quiet. But nothing shows up on the thermal imaging camera. To this day, Yama-Q still experiences horrifying events at his haunted home in Japan. But is it real? Could the wailing voice and aggressive knocking be the spirit of the previous owner who passed away in the bathroom? Let me know what you think. A window to the soul. So this is a story that starts weird and just gets weirder. But first, a little bit of history. Way back in 1679, Irish Catholic priest Oliver Plunkett was arrested for supporting the Catholic faith, which at the time was considered a serious criminal offense by the English monarchy. He was held in Newgate Prison in London before being executed. And so here's where things get really weird. Over 240 years later, in 1921, Oliver Plunkett's head, yes, just his head, was brought to St. Peter's Church in Drogheda, Ireland, where it was put on display in a garish, ornately decorated glass box. The St. Peter's Church also placed on display the prison door of Oliver Plunkett's jail cell from Newgate Prison, where Plunkett was held for 8 months before his execution.
Ni macam aku dah tengok.
She was on vacation when she visited St. Peter's Church in Drogheda, Ireland. She is recording the exhibit of Oliver Plunkett's jail cell door when she catches something absolutely unnerving.
Oh, this one.
This is the door.
Dah lama tak tengok ni.
Where St. Oliver Plunkett was imprisoned.
La ilaha illallah.
He's an interesting figure because he was one of the first ecumenical Christian priests.
There is a small opening in the ancient jail cell door, and some pale, ghostly face just seems to peek out of it at them. Vicky says she has no idea what this face could be. She says she has no knowledge of visual effects to fake something like this, and she didn't even notice the face until she reviewed her footage later. So is this the ghost of Oliver Plunkett still peering from his old jail cell door? Or is it just a very, very odd trick of the light? You decide. The Last Stop. This next viral video was shared by multiple social media accounts on the internet, but none of them mentioned the original source. The video shows a man inspecting an old abandoned bus somewhere in the rural countryside of Japan.
Okay.
Of course, as you might expect, things take a terrifying turn.
Oh, yang ni. Yang ni. Depan kamera kat window tu and peekaboo. Babi! Babi! Bodoh! Babi! Cibailah! Janganlah macam ni. Bongoklah je asal. Tengok sampai Faris pun terkejut. Sorry dah Faris. Siut tel. Rabi. Ya Allah. Faris tidur. Faris tidur.
Watching him from the window. He quickly looks inside, but there's no one there.
Kenapa, Amjad?
Because there's no source. It's
Ingat Faris tak tidur lagi.
Faris tak tidur lagi, bang. Faris tak tidur lagi. Syuk, masih di situ ke Syuk? Hai Shibal. Hai. Babeng lah mama ni.
Lama gila 1 jam 30 minit.
Yes. And I'm going to stream it. I don't care.
Tidur kau.
As the man approaches the entrance to the bus, a girl can be seen watching him from the window. He quickly
Tapi
looks
dia nggak mau
inside,
gini.
but there's no one there.
Damn it.
Because there's no source, it's impossible to say whether this footage
Ketika dia
is
sebab
real or
hantu tu,
fake.
orang tu ke sebab aku
As
cakap.
always,
Sebab kau cakap Faizal tidur ke belum Hanat? Babi betul lah. Aku memang tak prepare langsung.
mistaken identity. The next few videos were uploaded to TikTok by a follower from Tennessee who prefers to keep his identity anonymous. He says that he's experienced some odd things in his house over the last 11 years, but recently the activity has become much more extreme. He sets up security cameras to capture the bizarre incidents, and he says that he believes that the spirit might be the ghost of his beloved deceased wife coming back to visit him. So early one morning before heading out to work, the man walks into the kitchen to discover this.
Well, as you can see, it's morning, guys. This is just a quick update because I got to get to work. But when I got up this morning to get my coffee, I walked into the kitchen and saw this. So I guess you guys were right that activity seems to be picking up because I have been, doing renovations. I replaced all this stuff. This dishwasher, this stove, the oven hood there. But this morning when I came into the kitchen, I noticed the cabinet was open. And then
Okay.
I noticed this chair. So I checked the Ring video and it definitely freaked me out. So
Oh, this one. Oosh. Hashibel.
When he reviews his Ring cam footage, it shows a chair sliding all around the kitchen on its own. And then a pale white figure seems to appear from nowhere and violently tosses the chair to the floor. But things are about to take an even more terrifying turn because one day the man starts to hear something walking up and down his hallway. He goes to investigate, and what happens next chills him to his core.
hey everyone,
Oh, this one.
I said I didn't know how I'd react if this thing started touching me. It started walking towards me. And I feel a hand on my back. And I heard someone whisper. It was faint. But when I heard it walking away from me, I finally felt like I could move, and I ran. The whispering. It wasn't a voice. It was, a lot of people. These people seemed stuck. They were all saying, help me.
hey guys, my hall walker is back. I'm gonna go into the hallway and see if I can hear. That sounds like it's down at the end of the hallway. Right back there.
felt like their face was right here. Like they were really tall. That's not my wife.
The man weeps uncontrollably as he explains that he felt a hand on his back and heard multiple voices that seemed to be begging him for help.
Kesian Mat kat lelaki ni and juga kat hantu tu.
The man no longer believes that the presence haunting his home is the spirit of his deceased wife. He now believes that it might be multiple spirits, or perhaps even something more sinister. But what do you think is going on here? Let me know your thoughts.
Sumpah
down
sedih
in the
sih yang ni.
comments. Something still lives here. A paranormal investigation team from the YouTube channel RC Fun TV travels to
This
an
is-
abandoned house
oh,
in
this
Tumarang,
one.
Cambodia. Locals claim that in 1994, the land used to be a graveyard for hundreds of deceased men, women,
Typical
and
story,
children.
ghost story.
Eventually,
Dulu
it
ni
was
tempat
sold and
graveyard
the
lah.
cemetery excavated, and
Semua
burned to
tempat
make
ada.
room for his new family home. Shortly after the completion of the house, allegedly several members of the family were repeatedly pulled out of their beds by an invisible force.
Oh damn.
Soon after, the family began to suffer from horrible, unexplained diseases. Fearing that they were cursed by the angry spirits of the former graveyard, they left the home and never returned.
Oh.
The small wooden house has now been abandoned for over 10 years. A Cambodian paranormal team prepares a ceremonial offering for the restless spirits that might be haunting the home. During the preparation, they are interrupted by something they can't explain.
Okay, ប្រិមិត្តឥឡូវនេះយើងបានរៀបចំសំណែននៅចំពីមុខកម្មវិធីតែម្ដងបាទកម្មវិធីតែផ្លូវនេះយើងឡើងអត់បានទេតែទីទៀតយើងនឹងឡើងតាមប្រួយក្រោយបាទយើងឡើងតាមប្រួយក្រោយឥឡូវអូនលើកទូទៅកូនចៅមកនេះគឺមកសុំថតបាទមកសុំថតហើយចង់ដឹងថាមូលហេតុអ្វីបានជាម្ចាស់ផ្ទះនៅទីនេះគាត់នៅមិនសុខបាទគាត់នៅមិនបានឬក៏មានអ្វីនៅទីនេះមានអីហ្នឹងគឺសុំឃើញបាទគឺសុំឃើញណាយ៉ាជួយយ៉ានេះនោះអូយ
The unexpected loud bang sends the host of the RC Fun TV team into a fit of nervous laughter, but they continue their exploration. The team is a little reluctant to climb the rotting wood stairs of the house and instead head around to the back of the building and climb onto the roof. What happens next is downright chilling.
គេប្រិយមិត្តឥឡូវនេះយើងឲ្យក្រុមការងារបងឡើងណាក្រុមការងារពីរនាក់ឡើងទៅស្មើស្មើដើម្បីដាក់សំឡុងវិញ្ញាណណាបើយើងចង់ដឹងថាតើនៅទីនោះយើងអាចនឹងប្រទេសអ្វីបងឈីឡើងហ្នឹងហើយឡើងតោគ្នាគ្នាបាទតោគ្នាហ្នឹងបងនេះជន់អាហ្នឹងឈើទូចបងជន់នៅទីកណ្ដាលនេះក្នុងបាទហ្នឹងហើយ
Damn.
One of the team members comes face to face with a ghoulish pale apparition peeking out of the window. Out of shock, both team members forget their own safety and just jump right off the side of the roof. Luckily, except for some scratches, bruises, and perhaps some deep psychological scars, the two men are otherwise okay. Now, cut to 2 months later, and the team returns, determined to explore inside the creepy house. During another ceremonial offering, they have no idea what their camera is capturing.
This is new.
Did you see it? The team is completely unaware that something seemed to walk by the window upstairs. After careful deliberation, the two men decide to climb the rotten stairs up to the house. Once inside, they see something absolutely horrifying.
Ke atas.
In an incredibly bizarre turn, a disembodied head can be seen sitting on top of a wooden support beam. The team's host records as he runs away in fright. When the guys go back upstairs, there are no signs of the head, nor are there any signs of anyone or anything having ever been there. So did the investigators capture the paranormal activity that drove away the home's owners? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can watch this full 2-part investigation over on the YouTube channel RC Fun TV. Cradle Creeper. Proud parents Kaylee and Stuart have a TikTok account dedicated to their newborn daughter, Rin May. The account usually chronicles happy experiences from the young family's life. So when this next video was posted, their viewers were shocked. Night vision cameras first capture a bizarre unexplained shadow in the upper left corner of the room. Then what seems like a creepy little hand can be seen clawing at little Rin May's crib mattress. The newborn sleeps right through it, but Dad Stuart hears the noise and wakes up. And just as Stuart looks over at the crib, the hand quickly disappears out of sight. Parents Kaylee and Stuart are very disturbed by the incident and say that they have no idea what they captured on camera.
Damn.
The final night. Alexander Labuzov from Russia says that he's been living in the same apartment for over 3 years, when suddenly and inexplicably, strange paranormal things began to happen around his home. Loud, unexplained noises would wake him up in the middle of the night. Things around the house would move on their own. And scariest of all, one night when he was in bed, sound asleep, someone or something suddenly grabbed onto his wrist, squeezing hard. He jerked his arm away and lurched out of bed, searching his room. But there was no one there. He says that the paranormal activity in his apartment just increased over time, until eventually he decided to just move out. So Alex is set to move out of his apartment the next day. But he decides to try to record the strange supernatural activity one last time. This video was meant to be Alex's last night in his apartment. First, he sits in front of his camera and explains what's been going on in his apartment. As he's talking, he hears something strange.
Я сразу же вскочил. Включил свет. Это не может не напугать.
А? Алло, алло. Алло.
Похож.
Something moves somewhere in the apartment, and Alex believes it might have been the kitchen cabinet door. He decides to set
Kau
up his
tertidur
camera
ke,
in his
Syuk?
bedroom and leaves for 2 hours to meet up with a friend.
Syuk?
Алло?
Syuk, tu.
Да.
Кот.
Сейчас приеду, ага.
Hello?
Давай.
Syuk, this is not the right time for you to mengigau.
What happens while he's gone? is truly bizarre.
Hello, show.
Alex returns home and just goes to bed. The next day, he discovers that his landlord is unavailable to pick up his apartment keys. And after reviewing his footage, Alex is unsatisfied with the potato-quality video he has recorded in his dark apartment. So, he decides to stay one more night, this time leaving the camera recording, but with the lights on. Just like the night before, he again leaves to meet up with a friend. The camera captures something downright creepy.
Bruh. The fuck is that? Holy shit.
Alex is shocked when he comes home as he discovers that his camera has somehow flipped upside down all on its own. He grabs the camera and begins to film his thoughts on the strange situation. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Я смотрю, у нас сегодня рыбный день. Охереть вообще. Что там осталось? Слушай, ну вообще жесть. Ну что могу сказать? Это был последний день, поэтому мы уже... Блядь!
Блядь!
Блядь! Ну, мы уже... Блядь! О. А, до усрачки. Ё... Это можно вообще... А, блядь. Так.
pair of legs can be seen standing right behind Alex in the doorway. The legs appear to have no torso and disappear before Alex can even turn around. So, did Alex capture proof of the paranormal in his apartment? Or is it illusion?
Shit.
I leave it up to you to decide. The ghost of the mosh pit. Now, most of the time we think of creepy paranormal video as occurring in the dark, and maybe in creepy old abandoned places. But here's a video that's from a live daytime heavy metal music festival in San Bernardino, California in 2011. And just watch very closely, because it's about to get weird. So a very big guy goes charging into the mosh pit when suddenly he seems to get clotheslined by someone or something that is completely invisible, and he goes flying backwards. Now, that would be weird enough, but his friend helps him up, and then he seems to get forcefully yanked backwards again by some unseen force. He even seems to get dragged backwards along the ground. So is this just the ghost of an angry metal fan?
Damn.
Is this guy just an incredible mime? Or what happened here? You tell me. Cries from Beyond. This next video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Peter Canova. Peter explains in his email that his friend was remodeling a house in Des Moines, Iowa that had been abandoned for over 10 years. Peter's friend shared a chilling video that was recorded by a tile installer named Javier.
Okay. Kat mana ni?
Si se escucha más. Estoy aquí en la casa de remodelación. Acabo de rellenar, hicimos shower y esto. Desde hace rato vengo escuchando un llanto como de niño. Oigan. Pero el pedo es de que aquí en la casa esta pues, no hay, están todos los cuartos vacíos. Y me da miedo ir al basement, pero a ver, deja checar, porque allá afuera no hay nada.
The fuck?
Hola. La verga. No hay nada. Güey, no mames.
Hey, Bobby.
The loud cries of a child can be heard coming from the basement. Javier checks every room but finds no one. Suddenly, there's an unexplained loud bang from somewhere, and Javier makes a run for it. Javier refuses to ever return to the house again.
Güey, no mames.
Hanging around. Japanese paranormal investigator Gachan from the YouTube channel Clip Store sets out to investigate a creepy old abandoned house in Nagasaki, Japan. The house is said to be extremely haunted. Locals claim that there is a sinister curse on the property after a family mysteriously passed away inside the home under absolutely horrible circumstances almost 15 years ago. As the home is fairly small, Gachan decides to go alone and brings only his camera. Once inside, things quickly get very creepy.
Oh, ini.
2007年4月14年前からこの状態です。まあ確かに置いてあるものが時代を感じるというか VHS だもんね。
Rasa cinta tak ada orang dah. Yep.
ちょっと待って、足音がする。人がいる。2階に人がいる。マジか。出るか。いやでも気づいてるはず。こっちに。誰かいますか？もしここで寝泊まりとかしてるんであれば返事してもらってもいいですか？すぐ出ていきます。
The paranormal investigator believes he might not be alone inside the house and heads upstairs to investigate.
"誰もいませんか？うわ、包丁？くそ。嘘や。いや、マジで。誰かいますよね？いや、もうちょっと待って。いや、本当帰るんで、ごめんなさい。
Gachan finds shattered glass and, creepiest of all, a knife. Soon after, he hears the sound of a bell coming from somewhere inside the house. He searches every room, but he finds nothing and no one to explain the creepy sounds.
ちょっとね、さすがにこのままでは帰れないので、さっきね、ちょっと物音が激しかったと思われる部屋いるんですけど、家中探してみたんですけど誰もいないんだよ。動物でもなさそうだしさ、でなんかさっき多分あれ仏壇の鐘の音だよね。ちょっと30分だけ検証して帰ろうと思います。
Eventually, the ghost hunter has had enough of the creepy, unexplained noises and decides to just go home. As he makes his way down the old creepy stairs, he captures something absolutely horrifying.
絶対なんかさ、絶対落としたんだよ。マジで。もういや。
そして。
くそ。もうちょっとこれ以上はいられないです。帰ります。
A pair of legs can be seen dropping from the ceiling at the top of the stairs right behind the ghost hunter. Gachan leaves the abandoned house having no idea what he has just recorded, until he reviews his footage at home. The horrifying sight of the creepy, unexplained legs shocks him and his viewers. And now, Gachan believes that the house is truly haunted. But either way, True or not, the footage is very disturbing. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Clip Store. Oh dear. Terrence Leonio from Windsor, Ontario, Canada often goes out into the woods to record himself overtone singing for...
Okay lah. Syuk. Oh syuk. Rasa Mawan dia tidur dah kot. Kita stop streaming dulu lah kot. Good night stream. Kita end stream dulu.